A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. John Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Here it comes.
Number 1.
To short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he fouls this one off. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Where's it first now?
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. O'Neill looks up into the bleachers and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Some more of the... Stepping into the box, Sam Hilliard. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Popped him up. Kisner has a play.
I got it!
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Tyler Nevin comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Jonathan Daza will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Blackman. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Now batting, Tony Walters. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he'll step off.
Hit him with your best pitch right here.
Fouled off. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get too quick.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled away. Gray at second with two down.
Let's get out of here.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The 0-2 once more. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. Now at the plate, Prince Pruitt, 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Here we go. Go hard. Go, 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 go.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Edman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Standing in, Lane Thomas. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hampson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Trevor Story is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Late that time for a strike.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box, Sam Hilliard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hilliard, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 15th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted with.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in for the Rockies, Tyler Nevin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one right down Main Street. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Your best pitch right here.
Now he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Goldschmidt is there. He's got it one away. So a runner at first with one out now. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
John Gray is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
The pitcher, number 36.
The pitcher, Prince Pruitt, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Gordon is up with it. The second for 1, on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, D. Gordon. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
The shortstop, Trevor.
This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, here we go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhand. Reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
Hey, you got no one.
Popped him up.
You go. I got it.
DeYoung will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready once again, Jonathan Daza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning. Coming up, it's the Cardinals. Colton Wong will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
16, Colton Wong.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Prince Pruitt earns his 6th winning decision. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Reds are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Prince Pruitt is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch, 7:15.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Out in front of it, strike one. Pruitt uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Heading out toward shallow right. Blackmon is under it. 2 down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And no one will track it down.
There's a 1 here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it.
I got it. Mine.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, we got 1 here. We got 1.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times they're consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order, still down 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Prince Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Gray ready with the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Goodwin. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hey, this right here one time.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, I like the pan up there, huh?
Another payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Stevenson is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Josh Van Meter, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, we got no outs.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Right down Main Street. Caught him looking. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler Stevenson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 54.
Now the pitch.
Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out to left center. Edman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, strike this guy out. Give yourself.
Here it comes, 0-2. To first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
skied into very shallow right. Blackmon is under it. 2 down. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's dead center for strike 1. Oh, 2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, you need a strikeout right here.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. The pitcher, Prince Pruitt, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Fouled off.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Campusano on at first, nobody out. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on now.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Sano has a play.
I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it. 2 down. So striding in, Josh Van Meter. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pick up a run. Stepping up now, Jose De Leon. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
O'Neill moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brian Goodwin is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Nick Senzel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Campusano waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 6-1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Prince Pruitt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Here you go.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the left field line.
Heads up, wall.
O'Neill will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Hey, we got 1 out right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lourdes Gurriel started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So digging in now, Aristides Aquino. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Prince Pruitt. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Striding in once again, Josh Van Meter. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Nicholas Castellanos will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Goodwin, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The St. Louis Cardinals pick up win number 20 on the year. Prince Pruitt earns win number 7 on the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Sonny Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
You got it. Go to.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Miguel Sano. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
You're going.
Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder,
The pitch.
Pollock.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Set to get his day started, Michael Busch. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Arozarena will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's been a huge catalyst for this club. His on-base percentage is over .450 entering play today, which is really remarkable. One of the toughest outs in the entire league, and there's really no debating that.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Called strike 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, 2 down here.
And another foul ball. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
No outs. No outs now.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, guys.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Matt Beatty.
Batting fifth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Beatty. 1 ball, no. Strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Will Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Cody Hosey. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Two
down here.
My time.
And he'll step off.
Hey, let's go right here.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence. That if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you. But they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Prince Pruitt is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Bottom of the inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
1 out, nobody on.
Here we go. One out now.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fouled off. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
With runners in scoring position this season, Seager has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, Prince Pruitt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Turner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
The catcher, Will.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Will Smith is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, roll up here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you got one.
Peterson, base runner at first with 1 out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Cody Hosey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
You go get it. I got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Prince Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
On right here, one time. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Find me a barrel right here.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up.
Turn, dig.
Bush is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
We got nobody.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Mookie Betts will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, strike this guy out, Meek. Get him yourself.
And he got him. One, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Michael Bush. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Cut it.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Jock Peterson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Matt Beatty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone!
Definitely a case of mislocation there. That splitter's a good pitch when it's down in the zone, but when you leave it in the middle like that, those kind of splitters go a long way.
Weak grounder down the line at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 35. Cody.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Bellinger.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lined but speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the end. So one run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran. Outfielder A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So stepping in, Michael Busch. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is skied into short left center. Arozarena comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way.
Seager.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Palm ball, and he jumps ahead there 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Center fielder on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track. Ryan Helsley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-3 the final score today. St. Louis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Prince Pruitt earns his We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Let's go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
That's inside.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now in the box, Josh Van Meter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lays off 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2. So here now's the pitcher, Prince Pruitt. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, plays out one right
Into
here.
the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, no one down here.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. This is in the air out to right field. Blackmon on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Fouled off. Goodwin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here.
Leading off for the
Here's
Reds,
the first pitch to
the
him.
left fielder.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Suarez flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
Suarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hold up on the ground. Let's go right here.
Chopper to short. DeYoung's got it. Wong for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's... So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Prince Pruitt, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
See it, drive it like you can.
From the stretch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Now a throw over to first, and he is out on the tag.
So much for that leadoff sink.
In now, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Plays at 1 now.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And that's the first out. Standing in, Josh Van Meter hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on off speed.
Tyler Stevenson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the day.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. good curveball. Strike two. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. On the ground to the right side. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Slow roller left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is
now, here
ready now. Prince Pruitt, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game.
Pruitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
On the bag, on the bag.
And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Road, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
Robert Stevenson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Runners off for second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Suarez left field and carrying well. O'Neill looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And another foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Van Meter. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Stevenson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, one away.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Nick Senzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Nick Senzel.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miguel Sano is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Redbirds wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.